My parents always told me I had a twin sister who passed away shortly after birth. They had a small framed photo of her on the mantelpiece, a tiny sleeping baby they named Lily. Growing up, I'd talk to her picture, telling her about my day, my secrets, everything. She was my silent confidant, the other half of me that I never got to meet. It was a sad story, but it was my story, a core part of my identity. For my 18th birthday, my grandmother gave me a box of old family photos. I spent hours sifting through them, laughing at my dad's questionable fashion choices and my mom's ridiculously big hair. Then I found it. A photo of my mom, heavily pregnant, standing next to my dad. It was a happy picture, but something was off. I flipped it over, and the date was written on the back. It was dated just 3 months before I was born. My blood ran cold. There was no way she could have been pregnant with twins at that point. Later that night, with my heart pounding in my chest, I sat my parents down and showed them the photo. The silence was deafening. Finally, my dad took a deep breath and started to explain. The truth was, there was no twin. There was no Lily. When I was very young, I had an imaginary friend I called Lily. I talked about her constantly, insisting she was real. My parents, worried about my loneliness as an only child, played along. They thought it was a harmless phase. But then, they took it too far. They found a stock photo of a newborn baby, framed it, and created this entire narrative. They thought they were protecting me, giving me a sense of connection they felt I was missing. They even invented a whole backstory for her. They were so deep into the lie they didn't know how to stop. As they spoke, their faces were filled with shame and regret. I wasn't angry, just empty. My entire life, my identity was built around a ghost they had created from a stock photo and my own childhood imagination. They stole a real grief from me and replaced it with a fake one. Now I'm left to figure out who I am without the sister who never was. I hope you enjoyed this sad story. Please like and subscribe for more.